Hey guys, what is up? It's me, Lori from Tiori, and today we're playing the game called Locked Heart. So let's get this thing started. Shortcut keys, yeah, yada yada yada. Once upon a time, there lived a little girl with beautiful golden locks. Everyone loved her, for she possessed a heart as golden as her hair. She was kind and gentle, and had a warm smile. Her father, however, liked that one thing she had. His heart lacked compassion, for he was a cruel, wicked man. One evening, a toy maker came to the Lock's mansion and presented the master of the mansion with a gift of 3 bears in exchange for a place to stay for the night. However, in his selfishness, he refused her small offering and sent the toy maker away. His wicked heart had no mercy for those in need. Angered by his cruelty, the toy maker cast a powerful curse on them. And this is way too loud, so I'm turning off my volume. Turning it lower, at least. No one has seen them since. Now let me tell you another story. Once upon a time, a girl got lost in the forest and found a mansion. What happened next? Well, that just hasn't happened yet. You see, that girl is yours truly. My name is Aura Renal, and this is my story. We're referencing Final Fantasy X, are we? My eyes gleamed, staring at the letter in my hand. From this day onward, I would be officially employed. I finally got a job. The landlady had always complained that someone as clumsy as me would never get a decent job. But guess what? I was actually hired as a cook for a famous restaurant in Glendale, the next village over. Surprisingly. Though, truth be told, I was surprised I even got the job, and that's a really bad sign. I don't deny that I am clumsy. I approached the landlady to bid her goodbye with a triumphant look on my face. Isn't this the moment where you say I'm such an amazing person? So you like me to lie? Aw, indulge me just this once? Well, I am glad that you got the job. It means that I would have one less troublemaker in my property. I'm not a troublemaker. Really, how about that time you were accidentally kicked one of my customers in the gut? Yeah, this is not looking good for you, Aura. He was touching me where he wasn't supposed to. And the day where you poured a bucket of water on the village elder? Yeah, not looking good. It was meant to be a prank. Well, for someone else. And how about the poor man who suffered several fractures because he left a banana peel on the stairs? Hey, in my defense, I think it was the poor man's fault. How can you not see the banana peel, which is bright yellow? And yeah, you could see it against the stairs, like, because it's really bright. She let out an exasperated sigh. See, don't get me wrong, I like you, Aura. You've become like a daughter to me ever since the day your mother entrusted you in my care. But if you continue causing trouble here and there, who knows how your future will turn out to be? I'll be a great chef? Probably not. She left out another sigh. Just make sure that I don't hear news about a crazed young girl burning down an entire restaurant. I won't burn anything down, I promise. You be careful, okay? Yes, ma'am. I gave her a hug, thanking her for everything, and I then started marching towards my bright future. And where do you think you're going? To Glendale. Where else would I go? Glendale is in the other direction, young lady. What am I doing? Not only are we clumsy, but we have bad sense of direction. I know, but I'm taking a shortcut. Doesn't look like it. Into the loop forest? Oh, no, you don't. You know that place is cursed. I beamed my brightest smile at her and wiggled my eyebrows. Oh, don't you worry, I'm curse-proofed. What? You're what? What do you mean curse-proofed? I bought a potion from a magic shop and I'll be fine. Well, I gotta tell you something, Aura. You got scammed. Aura. I smiled at her one last time before dashing into the forest. We'll see you later, I guess. She kept shouting at me, demanding that I come back here, but her words fell on deaf ears. I knew I should be more cautious, but I was too excited. According to the map, this was the fastest way to Glendale, and not even a stupid curse would stop me from getting there. Just watch me, Mother. I will definitely fulfill my dreams. Or, yeah, maybe not. I glared hard at the ribbon I had tied to a branch half an hour ago. Yeah, Aura, you should have thought this before actually doing this. I've been going around in circles for a couple of hours already, and frustratingly, there was no sign of my destination. The Loop Forest definitely lived up to its name. The magic doesn't even work. I want my money back. I screamed at the top of my lungs. Silence ensued. I really was lost. But the Loop Forest wasn't the only thing I needed to worry about. The Deluxe Curse. It had been a famous story in my village for many years. It was said that they used to be a powerful and influential family until a witch cast a curse on them. No one has heard from them since. I wonder what kind of curse was cast upon them. I walked past the ribbon, trying again. I hoped to get out of the forest before darkness fell. And now it's super dark. I placed my hand over my golden locket around my neck. It was a bit rusty and broken in places, but it was my most treasured possession. It looked fine to me. My one and only precious memento from my mother, something of a good luck charm. Even though I was already lost, I still believed in the good luck part. Guess it's the only thing we can do. Suddenly, the sound of rustling nearby woke me up from nostalgia. I couldn't tell what it was. It was too dark for me to see. Kya! I have to get out of here. Fast. I ran. If I stayed any longer, who knew what would have happened to me? My dreams of being a great chef, it can't end here. You should have thought about that before coming into the stupid forest. I kept going as far as I could from that sound, not daring to look back. It wasn't until I saw clearly that I stopped. There was a mansion in the middle and... I gasped, freezing up at the sight before me. This is... An old Victorian house loomed several yards away, its eerie shadow stretching out as if to swallow me up in the darkness. I couldn't stop the goosebumps prickling my skin. Though the legend said that the Deluxe family disappeared after the night a witch visited them, the house looked pristine, not damaged by the time passing. So this is the infamous Deluxe mansion, huh? It looks more like a haunted house. A chill went down my spine. I shivered all the way to my toes. Rumors said they were cursed 7 years ago. Are the residents still alive? What if they're dead? Clouds covered the sky. I jumped when I heard a loud thunderclap struck, way too close for comfort. Yeah, and it's way too loud. Next thing I know, I was standing on the mansion's porch, staring at the endless curtain of rain that fell between me and the edge of the woods. Talk about bad luck. I let out a long sigh and touched my locket again, thinking of my mom for comfort. I have nowhere else to stay unless I plan on freezing to death out here. But am I really going to stay inside when who knows what is in there? Freezing in the rain or hanging out with the possible ghosts and residual curses. Which is the lesser of two evils? Well, we're gonna go inside. Never mind what's inside the mansion, at least I'll be able to experience such a luxury before I die. That's the right attitude, Aura. Even though I made up my mind to go inside, my heart wouldn't stop thumping. My hands shook whenever I touched the doorknob, the metal bitter cold from the rain. I didn't want those to be my last words and didn't want to hear such a loud thunder. However, the longer I waited, the worse the storm became. With the wind picking up, it wouldn't be long before the porch was soaked. Ugh, what am I thinking? It's not like ghosts can kill me. To my surprise, the door was unlocked and opened without trouble. I pushed it forward, but hesitated again. Another thought brought chills to my back of my neck. Yeah, I can't read today, but I guess. Oh wait, they can. By scaring me to death. My ridiculous babbling was not making this place any less spooky. All of the lights were out, and the only sounds I could hear, aside from my own footsteps, were the storms. I shivered, but I don't think it was because I was cold. Hello? Anybody home? My foot bumped into something solid, but when I tried to recover, a strange object tingled up my feet. My question cut off. With a squeak, I fell to the floor. The impact knocked the air right out of me. Coughing, I tried to move onto my side. Ow, that hurt. What the hell? Get off of me. I flinched, not expecting a voice, nor the sudden thrashing of something on my feet. Ignoring the pain, I flipped over and trying to disentangle myself from whatever I had tripped on. Noticing the moving bob in the dim light, I picked it up to help it free itself. Light glinted in its glassy eyes. Who are you? The creature growled at me. Letting out a frightened eep, I dropped it and scampered away on all fours until my back hit the wall. I was trapped. Ow! The creature seemed only 2 or 3 feet tall. It stood on 2 feet and started towards me, and it looks like a teddy bear, its eyes pinning me to the spot despite its small size. How dare you step inside the deluxe mansion without permission? It seemed to have a male's voice. He sounded so angry. I'm sorry, it was raining outside and that doesn't give you the right to come in here. In fact, outsiders aren't supposed to be able to come here in the first place. I don't know what to say in response. I had no trouble getting into the mansion. I remember running and looking for a place to cover, and it just appeared in front of me. I could only stare at those scary eyes and tremble. So who are you? Are you a witch, a demon, perhaps you're a minion of that toy maker? The more he spoke, the more frightened I became. I closed my eyes, regretting my decision to come here. I guess this was the wrong choice. I should have listened to my ridiculous rambling when I had the chance. Royal, you're scaring our guests away. Eh? Hearing another voice, I opened my eyes. The next moment, a light brightened the room. The sudden brightness hurt my eyes, and I rubbed them to make the stinging stop. There we go. Finally got the lights working again. Yep, that's nice. I blinked my eyes a few times to adjust my vision. What's going on here? Best be on your way out here now, girl, before I get any bad ideas. Royal, enough with the threatening. Now I could see a little. I lowered my hands and squinted at who, or rather, what was in front of me. A large brown teddy bear. I couldn't help myself. Even with his angry eyes, the teddy bear was the cutest thing I had ever seen. Are they really that size? I hugged him. I hugged his tight. Ow. Oh my gosh. I can't read today, guys. I'm sorry. I hugged him tight against me. His fur was so soft. Hey. So cute. Let go of me, girl. The teddy bear thrashed in my arms, trying to be free, but instead I held him tighter, pressing my hands against his side and belly. So soft and fluffy. Suddenly, soft and fluffy became pain when the unhappy bear sunk his teeth into my hand. Surprised and hurt, I dropped him onto the floor and pressed down on the injury. Ow, why did you do that? Tears blurred my vision for a moment. He bit me really hard. I didn't think that a toy bear could bite anything, though not many toys walked and spoke as he did either. Are you alright, my lady? From down the hall, a small ragged dog dashed over to me. Sighing, she touched the felted hand to the spot where that grumpy bear bit me. When she saw the mark, she glared at the teddy bear. Apologize this instant, Royal. He gave an indignant huff, crossing his arms over his chest. There's nothing to apologize for. And why are you being so nice to that intruder, Lily? The doll named Lily glared at Royal's direction, shaking her head. The red yarn she had for hair bounced around as she moved. Isn't that how we're supposed to treat our guests? Besides, she's our first guest after so many years. The amount of wonder in Lily's voice equated to the amount of displeasure in Royal's. That's the point. No one's supposed to be able to come here, but this girl, she could be related to that woman. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you click that subscribe button and also that like button. See you guys later. Bye.